Pisces, this reading feels like a soul level turning point. Spirit is showing me that many of you are emotionally walking away from something you've outgrown. But what's coming next requires confidence, clarity, and courage. There's a powerful shift happening between who you've been and who you're becoming. And the message from Spirit today, stop carrying everything alone. Welcome to your General Tarot reading for the month of June. My name is Laura. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you haven't already, check your moon and rising sign. Sometimes those hit even harder. Today, I'm using my new custom tarot deck, Winter's Majesty. The deck shuffled, Spirit's here, so let's get into it. The first card I draw will talk about your present situation. The Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is the energy of walking away, not necessarily in anger or failure, but because your soul is craving something deeper, more meaningful, or more aligned. Right now, you may be realizing that something in your life no longer fulfills you the way it once did. The Eight of Cups is about emotional evolution. You're not walking away because you failed. You're walking away because your soul is asking for something deeper. Spirit is guiding you to stop settling for what's merely familiar and begin moving to what truly aligns with your heart. Okay, let's look at your challenge for June. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, grounded, supportive, and materially wise. As a challenge, the difficulty lies in how you're giving, providing, or stabilizing, either for yourself or others. This can mean the nurturing, grounding energy you embody is out of balance. You may be overextended, undervalued, or exhausted. The lesson is about healthy boundaries, self-worth, and sustainable care. This card is a reminder that you deserve the same security and kindness you offer so freely to others. So, what's the best you can hope for here? Okay. The Two of Swords. Because this position reflects the most realistic, favorable outcome under the current energy, the Two of Swords often means that a difficult stalemate can be managed peacefully. A stressful situation may settle enough for clearer thinking. You might gain the ability to pause before making a major decision. The best possible outcome here is calm, balance, and clear thinking. You may not have all the answers yet, but Spirit is guiding you toward peace and wise decision making rather than rushed action. Okay, now let's look at your foundation. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles here suggests a new beginning in the physical world, often related to money, career, home, or health. The foundation of your current situation may be based on a recent financial or material opportunity, a new job, investment, gift, or start of a business. It can reflect a deep need for stability or that your actions are driven by a desire to create a secure future. Your current path is likely rooted in tangible goals, success, comfort, or long-term growth. Okay. Now let's take a look at your recent past. Okay. We have Guardian Angel. This card isn't part of the traditional system, but it was created for reassurance, comfort, and peace of mind. It often shows up during moments of worry, uncertainty, or emotional exhaustion. This card doesn't predict, it protects, supports, and reminds. In the recent past position, it represents that you were protected and offered guidance and unseen support. You were watched over, supported, and you were not navigating this alone. All right, let's look at your near future. Okay, King of Wands. You'll be called to step into a leadership role, whether in career, a project, or your personal life. This could mean taking initiative, inspiring others, or turning your vision into action. Confidence and charisma will open doors. Your natural magnetism will start attracting attention or opportunities. In the near future, you're being called to own your power. Whether it's launching something, leading a change, or stepping fully into who you are, this card says, stop waiting, be the one who moves things forward. Excuse me. Now let's take a look at you. The Six of Pentacles. Right now, you are showing up as someone who deeply values balance, fairness, and support. The Six of Pentacles says you may be giving a lot of yourself, your time, energy, love, or resources, but Spirit is also asking you to notice whether the energy around you is truly reciprocal. This is a card of energetic exchange, and for many of you, this card says help, blessings, or support may be flowing toward you as well. You do not have to carry everything alone. All right, let's look at your environment. The Hermit. The energy surrounding you or the people and circumstances influencing you is quiet, introspective, withdrawn, or deeply focused on inner growth. Your environment might feel distant, disconnected, or emotionally unavailable. Others may be keeping to themselves, or you're surrounded by stillness. Your surroundings may not be offering action, validation, or social energy. Instead, they're creating a container for inner work. Whether you're supported by someone wise or just feeling the silence, your environment is guiding you inward. Okay, let's look at your hopes and fears. The World. You want something to come full circle, to achieve a goal, finish a chapter, or feel whole. But that same ending can bring fear. What happens when it's over? Will it be enough? What comes next? You crave a sense of completion and wholeness, but part of you is afraid of what finishing something might cost. The World in this spot reveals both your desire to arrive and your fear of what happens once you do. Okay, and now we've reached the outcome. We have the Ten of Wands. This card represents burden, responsibility, pressure, and overload. In the outcome position, it suggests one of three main possibilities: taking on too much, pushing through to the finish line, or a lesson about boundaries. The Ten of Wands in the outcome is not failure, it's completion through effort. You may succeed, but the card encourages you to ask, is this sustainable? Do I need to lighten the load? What can I release? If you make adjustments now, the outcome can shift from exhaustion to empowered completion. All right, and now let's look at the card at the bottom of the deck. The energy behind all we've seen today. The Page of Swords. There's a strong underlying energy of curiosity and observation. Someone is watching, thinking, and trying to figure things out before making a move. And with that said, let's get a message from Spirit using the Spirit Allies Oracle. We have Raven, an animal ally. I see the path forward. You are being reminded to tap back into your spiritual practice. Raven speaks to the importance of connecting with your guides for even a few minutes every day. Make time to incorporate meditation, journaling, or connecting with an oracle deck so you allow time and space for the divine guidance to stream in. Miracles appear in the smallest of moments, and the third eye is like a fine-tuned instrument. Spending time tuning in with your intuition and deepening your practice will lead you in the right direction. There is a journal prompt with this card for those of you who like to journal, and it is, what are a few quick ways that you can incorporate your spiritual practice into your daily routine? I will post this in the description box below the video. We're going to pull one more card, a quick message from the angels for a question or concern that's weighing on your mind. We are using the Angel Answers Oracle. And the angels say, communicate clearly. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication, and that is creating a challenge for all the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone starts moving again. Okay. Pisces. This reading is about emotional evolution, spiritual guidance, and learning to protect your energy without losing your compassion. The Eight of Cups says your soul is no longer willing to settle for what merely feels familiar. Something inside of you is asking for deeper alignment, greater peace, and a more authentic path forward. But Spirit also acknowledges how much you've been carrying. The Ten of Wands reminds you that even strong people reach a point where they need to release what's no longer sustainable. You are not meant to carry every responsibility, every emotion, or every burden alone. What's beautiful here is that this reading doesn't end in defeat. It ends in awareness. The King of Wands in your near future says you are stepping into a more empowered version of yourself. More confident, more decisive, more willing to lead your own life instead of waiting for permission. The Raven reminds you that your intuition is one of your greatest gifts right now. Spirit is speaking through quiet moments, signs, synchronicities, dreams, and inner knowing. Make space to listen. And finally, communicate clearly is your reminder that clarity changes everything. Honest conversations, healthy boundaries, and expressing your needs openly may be the key to unlocking forward movement. Pisces, you are not falling apart. You are outgrowing something. And sometimes the path to peace begins the moment you stop abandoning yourself. If this reading hit home, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps more people find these messages. And let me know in the comments how it's showing up in your life. If you want a personal reading, all the info's below. If you're feeling called to go deeper into tarot, my Quick Learn Tarot playlist is linked right here. Also, check out my weekly oracle readings, posted each Sunday for extra insight. I truly appreciate every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.